So, hi, welcome back to the Noise Podcast. My name is Glory, and today I'm here with
Joel Holmqvist
from
from Aviana.
Hell yeah. And today we're going to be talking about their upcoming album, Void. So, congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to that announcement so far?
Very excited. It's been a long time since we released an actual album, so making people happy and excited about that is very cool.
Hell yeah. Well, obviously, before the interview, I listened to the record, and let me tell you, holy shit, this is incredible. This shit is absolutely just strong. It's powerful. It's just like it's not like it's a wall of sound. It's fucking wild, and I love it. I'm totally
Thank
fucking with
you
it.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've been like, or I've been especially like kind of scared of releasing something after Corporation because that album set the bar kind of high for us.
Mm-hmm.
But the response we've gotten so far by the singles and the selective few who's been listening to the full album has been convincing me that it's a good next step. So I'm very excited to release it to the world.
Hell yeah, onward and upward. So with the release coming up, so are you feeling anxious, nervous? What are you feeling? What's kind of in your head with this gearing up?
Nervous, mostly nervous, but very excited, of course. Like the thing I'm mostly looking forward to is actually playing the songs and like switching out some older songs because we've
Yeah.
been playing them for such a long time.
Yeah. Ready to
But yeah,
rest.
I'm very nervous because it's always kind of scary to kind of leave yourself out there for the people to kind of tear down. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I'm excited, very excited.
I'm happy to hear you're excited though. So
Yeah.
is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
So Void is a part of going back to like the start of the corporation era, and Void is this kind of tunnel that we're gonna be traveling through to eventually get to somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, going through Void to kind of get to, I would say the end goal, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a very wrong word because it sounds like we're quitting.
I was gonna say, don't make me raise an
Yeah.
eyebrow here.
No, no, no. But yeah, like the whole idea was to release three albums that lives in this kind of world, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the second one that has to pass through from the start to the end, and that's why we have a scary hole as the album cover because it's scary to kind of throw yourself into something new and to end up somewhere you don't really know. I don't really know yet, but
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah. All right. And would you be able to tell me a little bit about your writing process for this record?
This writing process has been pretty much the same as Corporation. I chose to work with Vojta again from Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So he and I have been producing the album, and we took in a another writer to write drums because we felt that the drums on the last album wasn't really written by a drummer. So we
Mm-hmm.
took in a Swedish session drummer who sat down with us and helped us out with that. But yeah, it's been me in my home studio just getting demos sent to me, and I'm like, I like this, I don't like this, let's change this, and then I add vocals to it.
Interesting. So, what was it like kind of folding someone completely new into the mix with the drums? Was it easy to kind of get everyone on the same page, or was there a little bit of push and pull with that?
He's been listening to like the first album, so like he kind of knows what we're going for drum wise. I would
Mm-hmm.
say that the new drums are a bit more technical, but
Mm-hmm.
still playable,
Yeah.
which I don't know how to write playable drums at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I would say that he jumped into it, and I think
Mm-hmm.
there's like one or two things that we wanted changing, but other than that, we were super happy with how we went like at it writing new drums.
Yeah, that's great to hear. All right. And what song off the album took longest to write, and which one is your personal favorite?
The longest one, it's either Red Room. I changed everything for that song so many times. I think that was one of the first demos we had, and one of the last songs I actually finished.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would say World's End or World's Pulse as well, because that one was the one I really wanted to have Eddie to feature on, but I took such a long time rewriting it to have it like kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sent it to him, he elevated it 10 times
Yeah.
and he actually like structured things differently, which was like holy shit. Like it actually opened that song like in a new light for me.
Yeah.
So that I think those two songs were the ones that actually took longest. But my absolute favorite on the
Mhm.
album, as for now, is Evermore.
Evermore. Good fucking pick. All right. And how did the track list for the album come about? Did you write the opener to be the opener, closer to be the closer? Did you shuffle around to see what fits? What was that process like?
The opener is the opener because we wanted the intro. We didn't want to do the same kind of intro that we did for the last album, but we still wanted like an instrumental intro.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that one was specifically made to be an intro,
Mm-hmm.
but it was kind of finding a flow, and kind of like fitting bits and pieces together, and sometimes actually splitting some parts just to kind of figure out how it would fit the best.
Yeah. Okay. So it was just kind of finding the vibe overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense. All right. And would you be able to tell me where your headspace is at while you're creating this record?
The whole record is like my like past years of looking at death. So it's
Mm-hmm.
been very up and down, but very dark, and I guess very, me coming at peace with family members dying, and dogs dying,
Mm-hmm.
and relationships ending. Like just looking at the ending of things and kind of accepting them, I guess.
Yeah.
So the headspace has been very up and down, but I would say that compared to Corporation, I'm not as angry this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like self-reflecting than being angry at people, I would
Yeah.
say.
That's great. All right. And how do you recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should they do it in the car with friends, start with headphones on? Should they work out to it? What do you personally recommend?
I used to say the Corporation was the workout album, so I'm not going to say that this on this one.
Yeah.
I would say nighttime drive.
Mm-hmm.
I think would be a cool way to go through the album. Yeah.
Yeah. A nighttime drive. So how did you listen to it for the first time when everything was done, packaged, ready?
I was out on a walk,
Mm-hmm.
listening to the final mix of it, because I usually do that because when I want to write like music videos for songs, I usually just go out for a walk. So I have nothing to disturb me, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just focusing on the music.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a good way too. Like just go for a stroll for an hour and just go through the songs, and yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's perfect. And this one should be super, super quick off top of your head. I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Massive interstellar movie. uh Shit, the third one.
Fuck.
I'm almost hate this. Um, yeah, giant. It's massive. It's a new thing. Um, I think massive sums it up the best way. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
interstellar, because I like the space parts of it.
Yeah, I love that. All right. And in the same vein as the last question, but not as much pressure, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this album to evoke in your listeners?
Acceptance,
Mm.
I would say. Wherever you are, acceptance, coming to
Acceptance.
terms with things are the way they are, and you can't change them.
Okay, gotcha. And for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
In the US, Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
In Europe, especially Germany, I have this cookie brand that I always take. They're super unhealthy, but they're so good.
What's the cookie brand?
I never remember the name. I just see the box. I'm like, there we are.
Oh, there
And
it
then
is. Fine.
I,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You know it when you see it.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. And on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
I would say ramen, because we've gone into this kind of part where we just search for ramen places whenever we're on tour.
Yeah. Okay. What would you say is like the best ramen you've had? Where?
Ooh, was it Toronto or Montreal? They had a place just across the street from the venue, and everyone like at the venue and all the other bands was like, "We've been here before. It's the
Mm-hmm.
best you've ever tried," and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I remember the name of it though. I'm
I,
the worst at remembering
I was
names of
gonna say
places,
the
but
names. Yeah. Hell yeah.
it's somewhere. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm just gonna make sure that I know it the next time. But
Yeah.
it's Toronto or Montreal.
Okay. Gotcha. And for the last couple questions, we're actually gonna shift away from music if that's okay with you.
Hmm.
Great. So we're actually gonna go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
um, always Coke Zero to drink.
Of course.
And Ah, damn. I would say actually Panda Express
Hmm.
because as soon as we got it back home from the US, that's the only thing I think about. I really miss that food. And I know it's like low tier food chain stuff, but
Yeah.
it's so good. They're like the fried was it shrimp? Yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's so good. So
Hell
yeah, I
yeah.
would say Panda Express and a Coke Zero.
Hell yeah, classic. I just had Panda Express like the other day. Granted, I don't get the shrimp, but I get the orange chicken. I'm basic as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's so good. It's so good. I
It's so
you
fucking good.
mix the two.
Yeah.
Try it.
Oh.
Shrimp pucks.
Oh. Okay, you're giving me ideas. I got to give it a cool down though, because I just had it like fucking 2 days. They're gonna see me rolling up. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing here again?" So I
Yeah,
gotta
just wait a week or something and
exactly.
then
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, they're gonna be learning my name by the end of the week. It's crazy, crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Um, The Witcher 3 world like that esque.
Mm-hmm.
I would be peasant for sure, but it would be cool to see like Witchers running around
The
killing
Witcher.
monsters and stuff.
That'd be pretty dope. Would you want to be one?
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Like, come on. I was gonna be like, you just want to watch it happen?
I mean, I like looking at myself, I wouldn't be the fighting type, but if I could be a Witcher, hell yes.
Yeah. Come on. You're gonna give that up? Hell no, man. You put me in there, I'm killing everything, bro.
I'm killing
I'm
everything.
fucking unhinged for the week, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person I've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question.
hmm
What is your favorite color?
That is the most important question, and it's navy blue.
A navy blue. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with navy blue. Calming. Very, very
Yeah,
mysterious.
I liked it so much that I repainted like my whole living room in it.
Hmm.
Um, because it's I don't know, I like it dark, I guess.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Well, as I said, those are all the questions I have for you today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Well, we got a new album called Void coming out
Hmm.
October 31st. Very excited for that album. Go check it out and tell me what you think.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me, Joel. This has been Glory from the Good Noise Podcast and Joel from Aviana.